What up? What up?
Episode 3.
Yeah, we said it. We back.
We're
We back.
No one thought we'd make it this far.
No one. Absolutely no one.
I actually looked up some numbers. So 90% of people quit before the 3rd episode.
Ooh.
90% of podcasts out there, I think they said there was like 2 million. So like 1.8 million of them do not have more than 3 episodes.
Dang.
I don't think it's picking up. So I think we're good. Anyway, my wife is talking to the other. Gage was pointing down the hallway.
Yeah, just to make sure that you can get some private information here.
Yeah, no, I think if we just keep going, then it's fine.
Drown it out.
I think even if we're super quiet, I don't think it picks up on the microphone really.
Okay. Well, anyways, where'd you get those stats?
Google.
Google said it.
Well, so I got an email from Spotify for creators because we're creators.
Yeah.
About like the first 4 months of podcasting or whatever. I don't know. Some just like promotional emails that I've been getting since we signed up to be able to distribute.
Yeah.
And it had a link to an article about like building momentum and like just like some of the numbers behind podcasting. And so, yeah, it was like 90% of people don't make it past episode 3. The people that make it past episode 3, 90% of those ones don't make it past episode 20. So
there's the next milestone.
There's a pretty low bar here. If we can do this for
at least 17 more weeks.
Yeah, 17 more weeks, then we're in the top 1% of podcasts.
Yeah. But then you have to be the top
numbers-wise
to 1%.
Yeah. So. Well, we're already in the top 1% content-wise.
Yeah, we got prime content. Just we're lacking the numbers.
Yeah, we just got to get, more episodes out.
Yeah.
So, but we're on our way, slowly but surely. Tortoise and the hare story here,
So, yep. That's usually how it works with content creation.
Yeah. Go slow.
Go slow.
And steady. We don't want to burn out.
No.
Yeah.
Unless we have a viral moment. Then
we'll hijack that and ride that to oblivion.
Yeah. I wonder what it'll be.
I don't know. It is weird to think about. If we did go viral, what do you think it would be that went viral?
Well, I think we'd probably need some kind of video portion first for it to go viral. And, I think it could be interesting to have a video portion.
Like videotape this?
Yeah.
Just us talking?
Yeah. I mean, that happens all the time.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I watch podcasts that I've seen.
Yeah.
Visually.
It's going to make editing
a little more
crazy,
difficult.
A little harder.
Yeah. But we could get big enough to get an editor, like on a payroll.
That's true. So do we hit that first and then do video, or do we do video and then eventually outsource it?
I don't know. I guess.
Are there people in India that will edit this for a lot cheaper than an American person?
Yeah. They'll take 800 rupees, which is actually like not very much, I'm pretty sure.
Like
for American.
$10?
$10 an hour.
$10 an hour?
Sorry, $10 a video.
Really?
I don't know.
I mean, we'll look into that.
Yeah. That's for down the road.
Yeah.
When we have video.
Yeah, we're making no money on this podcast, and we're thinking about sinking more money into it.
Yeah. Well, you got to look ahead. Like manifest your own, like, destiny.
Yeah.
So, guess we'll see down the road now.
We'll see. Yeah. I think let's hit 12 podcasts first and see. That way we at least have the ball rolling. Like at that point, we've been doing it for 3 months-ish. And so we kind of got our system down with just audio. And then from there, we can figure out how to add on. I mean, we could just market the audio harder to people, try and draw people in to just listening.
That's true.
I was thinking maybe we could put up flyers at like BYU or something. QR code, scan to an episode.
Yeah. Hey, whatever works.
I mean, you never know.
You never know what could happen.
Yeah. Do you think the audience wants to hear this?
No. Let's move on.
We'll talk about this off air.
Yeah.
But yeah, 20 episodes, and then we're in the top 1%.
That's the goal.
So we'll get there and then see what happens.
Uh-huh.
So what happened to you this week? What's up with you?
Pretty eventful week, actually.
Nice.
On Tuesday, went to go see the Minecraft movie.
Was it good?
No, it's a terrible movie. But it's kind of like a baseball game, you know? It's way better live. And by live, I mean in the theater.
What, did people trash the theater?
No, they didn't trash it, but they were cheering.
Dang.
You know, like you've probably seen the memes, chicken jockey, when Jack Black says that.
Mm-hmm.
And when he said that, people were standing up out of their seats and clapping.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of stuff online about people like destroying theaters.
Yeah.
Just throwing stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
Someone brought in a chicken and let it out at that scene. Yeah. I saw that.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
That didn't happen at my theater, but
dang,
people were cheering.
You should have taken the chicken.
I should have had the chicken.
And filmed it and then promoted our podcast.
Yeah.
Chicken jockey. Also check out the cousin couch.
Also, guys, hold a big sign. Everyone's cheering. Yeah. So
what
saw
else
that.
Did you do? Nice, okay.
Yeah.
Minecraft movie.
Check. On Wednesday, went to teppanyaki.
Fancy. What was the occasion?
I won our family's bracket challenge for March Madness. That was the prize. Go out to dinner with mom and dad.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So
so it's just you.
Just me and
just you
my
and mom and dad.
Yep.
Nice.
We were watching the teppanyaki chef it up.
The onion volcano.
The onion volcano was pretty sweet.
Are there like new tricks in their repertoire, or is it pretty much the same thing as 10 years ago, the last time I went?
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. But this guy, he put some oil down on the grill, lit it up, swiped it with his fingers, got the flame on his finger.
Whoa, okay.
And then put it over the volcano.
Whoa.
And then it lit. So that was kind of
different.
New. Yeah. Hadn't seen that before.
Dang.
Pretty sweet. But yeah, it was just dinner. Pretty sweet dinner. But then on Thursday, I went to a trampoline park. Nice. Haven't done that since like high school.
Which one?
Hang Time in Orem.
Is that the one with the Ninja Warrior course?
Yeah, it does have that.
Okay. Wait, do they all have them now? Because I thought the one, Lowe's Extreme Air Sports. That's the one that I've been to that had it.
Oh, well, that one, the Hang Time did have one.
But now Hang Time has one.
Yeah. And
do they have a salmon ladder?
No, they didn't.
Oh, dang.
Just kind of like this monkey bar thing where you go up and then down.
Oh.
That was closest probably to the... No, it's pretty much for kids, I think.
Yeah. So you crushed it.
So I crushed it. They couldn't stop me.
You had the best time.
Yeah, I was pushing kids out of the way. It was my turn.
Gage is up there in line with a bunch of 6-year-olds.
Yeah. Hurried up.
Watch out, it's done, kids.
Yeah. They're hanging from the bar. I'm pushing them in the back, getting them to fall. No, it is for a ward activity, actually.
A ward activity?
So like our whole, like 30 people from our ward came.
Whoa.
Yeah. Pretty fun.
So you got to show off to the young single women.
Yeah. My Ninja Warrior skills.
Watch me crush these monkey bars, ladies.
Yeah. Move a 6-year-old out of the way and go.
Excuse me, I'm actually trying to impress girls.
Yeah. What are you doing?
What are you doing here, noob?
When was the last time you went to a trampoline park?
I think it was... Dude, I think it was before my mission. I think.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it was Lowe's Extreme Air Sports. I think I went with a couple of movie theater co-workers, and yeah, that's it. We tried the course, the Ninja Warrior course. We did like the little gymnastics swinging bar into the foam pit. We just did like backflips because that was easy. I learned how to do a backflip on the ground. I almost landed it. Yeah, I was getting pretty close. I landed. The best one I had was like I had one foot on the ground and then I was kind of on my knee on the other one.
Yeah.
So on like the little springboard floor.
Okay, so it was a little cheating.
So a little bit of cheating, yeah. But
because I don't know if I could do one now, but I could in my prime.
In your prime. Yeah, I'd have to do a lot of leg exercises, I think, to get the height. And plus, when I do backflips, I'm too scared to, like I throw myself back too early, I think. I don't really get any
Oh.
height.
Oh,
I just
so-
like, I'm just ready to go back. That's
Yeah.
what I'm worried
You try to
about.
swing like
Yeah.
all the way back quickly.
Yeah. So that's what I end up trying to do, and then it doesn't work ever. But I'm too scared to like try and go up and then, tuck backwards.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Not yet.
No, yeah.
But
Still got
well,
time.
I'm also probably not going to try anytime soon, at least.
What about the time when you did a front flip? You remember that?
Well, technically, I didn't really do a front flip.
No, he did half a front flip.
Gage tried to teach me how to do a front flip at the park once, and I landed flat on my back.
Yeah, this is why I wish we had video, because then we could show that clip right now. It's hilarious.
Do you even have that clip?
I don't know.
Was
probably
anyone
find
even
it.
filming
I
it?
think so. I remember. We probably were. I bet we did film.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you were getting ready. Because you were kind of freaking out a little bit.
Yeah.
And you're
for
like,
good
okay,
reason.
I'm just gonna do it. So you started running.
Yeah, running start to landing flat on my back.
He's like, oh. It's pretty funny.
Oh. Yeah, that one hurt.
Yeah. Oh. But that's my week.
That was your week.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Just getting ready for school to be over.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Do you have finals right now or what?
Finals next week.
Next week, dang.
But I got some assignments still to do.
Mm.
But it's cool today, actually. So I have this class. It's called Management 1500.
Okay.
It's basically just like, it's a sports management class.
Okay.
But anyways,
sports management?
Yeah. So I have like 2 more assignments to do in the class.
Uh-huh.
And for one of them, we had to schedule an interview with our professor, because it's like they're training us how to be like, I don't know, how to get like a internship and then interview for something.
Mm-hmm. Like a job?
Yeah, like a job, basically. I don't know. It seems pretty silly to me, but anyways, I wasn't going to do it. I was like, I'm just not going to schedule with my professor, because like if I miss out on those points,
You still have an A?
I'll still get an A. But today, he sent out a message that said, hey, it looks like UVU's having some IT issues and people can't get into like the chats and whatever. So I'm just going to give everyone full points on that assignment.
Nice.
So I was like, heck yeah. I wasn't going to do it anyway. And now I'm getting full points.
Dude, well, no, you keep going.
That was pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
Just something cool that happened today, you know?
Nice. I remember in high school, we had a class called Socratic, and so it was like
what?
Socratic,
What was that?
like the Socratic method. It was like a history and English class combined, but then it was very like discussion based. So like our readings and our lectures, we would talk about, like we would pitch in our ideas and like discuss ideas and try to like further ourselves rather than just like a standard lecture,
Okay.
like being lectured to.
Okay. So what does Socratic even mean, though?
Well, it's based off of what Socrates did.
Oh, Socratic.
Yeah, Socratic.
Now it makes sense.
Okay, yeah, like the discussion
philosophy
form that he had. So yeah, it was kind of a philosophy class, I guess, but it was English. The curriculum covered English and history, and so we would do discussions on like the history stuff and what we've been reading.
Okay.
Anyways, for the final, we had a discussion, whatever topic it was, and you had to participate. But I would have still had an A if I didn't participate. So I was like, I'm just not going to say anything. So I just didn't. Still got an A.
Heck yeah.
I don't know. That was a stupid story. Why did I?
It just kind of went along with it.
I don't know. That's so dumb.
Little reminder.
Man. Okay. This is a rough start. This is a rough start.
We're not flowing right now. I don't know.
Yeah. It's just, well, but it's Good Friday at least.
It is Good Friday.
It's Good Friday.
I forgot what Good Friday, why it was called Good Friday. Do you know why?
Why would it? Well, because Jesus was crucified.
Yeah.
So why? So was it a Jewish holiday?
Yeah. Or probably.
That's why it's Good Friday.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That would make sense why they would consider it Good Friday.
They celebrate Hanukkah and Good Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when he was crucified.
Okay.
And then,
But it's also good for Christians because of the, atonement, resurrection stuff.
Yeah.
Is that why they call it Good Friday? You looked it up?
I actually didn't look it up.
Oh, you didn't look it
I
up?
got it explained to me.
Oh, by who?
A Catholic.
Oh, so it really is a Christian holiday.
Probably. I mean, yeah. I mean, we recognize it.
Yeah.
So, I guess so. But honestly, I don't really. He was crucified that day, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was good for the world.
I actually read a paper that was talking about how it was more likely that he was crucified on Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember all the points, but one of the big reasons this guy thought it would be Wednesday is because the whole 3 days thing, 3 days in the tomb. And he was like, dude, if it's Friday afternoon, they pull him down, put him in the tomb. It's basically Friday evening. And then you go to Saturday, 24 hours. And then some point at Sunday morning, he rises. So it's like he really only spent 36 hours in the tomb if he's crucified Friday and put in the tomb Friday evening.
Yeah.
So he was like, it's more likely Wednesday because then you get a full 72 hours. And then he also had some more like compelling points about because Jesus like broke bread on the Passover, right? If I remember correctly. Anyway, there were some holidays going on in that time, and they discuss it in the Bible. And so he was like, well, if it was this day, then it lines up here, which means that it would actually be Wednesday. So he explained it that it was actually Wednesday.
Wow. Another interesting story.
Potentially. Yeah.
From
I don't
Michael
know.
today.
Dude, I can't get it, dude. Oh, man.
Well, how was your week? Hopefully something exciting happened.
It was good. I had today off for Good Friday, off of work.
Oh, for Good Friday?
Yeah.
Like they told you it was for Good Friday?
Yeah, like everyone in the company has it off.
Huh,
I don't know why. This is the first place that has ever given me Good Friday off.
It's not usually a holiday you get off.
Yeah, but I mean, also the stock market is closed, and it's a financial advisement company, so maybe that has something to do with it. But or it's just a really good, devout Christian man leading the charge here.
Yeah. Everyone gets Good Friday off.
Yeah.
Maybe you just recognized Easter.
Yeah.
And get Easter off.
Good Friday / Easter. So, and then what else happened this week? I didn't really find anything crazy on Reddit. I wasn't really looking for anything crazy on Reddit. I'm sure it's really easy to find crazy stuff on Reddit. Yeah. But nothing really found me this week. Nothing was calling to me. So the universe didn't send me anything. Besides people talking about how Elon Musk is stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see that all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he is kind of dumb. But
it was a fun week. Dang. Well, I have a question from a viewer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I asked for some at work because all of the viewers are at work.
Yeah. Okay, hit me.
This one comes from Elijah.
Who's Elijah? Do I
One
know
of my
him?
coworkers.
Did I meet him?
No. Oh, you might have.
At the party?
Yeah. He wasn't at our table though.
Oh.
He might have. He said hi to me at the end.
Shout out to Elijah.
Shout out Elijah. But he's wondering who would you take? The Avengers or the Justice League in a fight?
Who would I take? Who would I fight, or who would I take to a fight?
Who would win? Avengers versus Justice League.
Oh, against each other?
Either in a fight or in a 5v5 basketball game.
5v5 basketball game.
And we're talking.
Okay, wait. Who's on the Avengers team for 5v5 basketball though?
It's got to be Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Hawkeye, Sharpshooter.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. I guess they have Batman, so it's like we got 2 regular guys, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
So it evens out. Who's the last one?
One more. Well, it's either Black Widow.
Thor. Bring Thor.
Yeah, Thor. Yeah.
No, bring Spider-Man.
No, we're going to go original.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So and then Justice League is Superman, Batman,
Flash,
Wonder Woman, and the Cyborg guy?
Cyborg.
Who would win in basketball?
We can go fight and basketball.
Fight and basketball. Okay, so for basketball, they seem pretty equal.
They do, because we got Iron Man,
2 regular
Cyborg.
dudes, And yeah, Iron Man, Cyborg,
They're
and
kinda
then
similar.
you got Thor, who can sort of fly around and is basically kind of matched up against Superman.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they would be guarding each other.
Batman and Hawkeye probably guarding each other, point guards.
Yeah, point guards. Do you think Batman's a point guard?
Maybe Flash. Flash point guard.
He's got the speed. Oh dang, who's guarding Flash?
No one's guarding Flash, really.
Okay. Just on that fact alone, I think Justice League would win.
Maybe
Basketball.
you could put Hulk in front of the basket, though. I mean, offensively, Hulk is scoring every time, too. Same as Flash.
I guess, but Flash could steal
Superman
the ball. Flash would have amazing defense, too, because he's so fast.
That's true. You just take the ball.
Yeah. So he'd just be...
Flash is kind of a cheat code.
Yeah. I don't think anyone from Avengers would take on Flash, really.
No. I don't think they could. You'd have to have Quicksilver in the lineup, but original 5.
Yeah. Not there.
So maybe we take out Flash and put in Martian Manhunter.
Who is that?
He's the green guy.
The ring guy?
No, that's Green Lantern.
Oh.
I guess we could put a Green Lantern, too. Instead of Flash.
What are even Green Lantern's powers?
He's got a ring.
That just like shoots stuff out of it?
Oh, it can create stuff.
I never really watched this movie or read any comics.
Yikes.
As is probably apparent.
Yeah.
I just remember that like Ryan Reynolds was him in one movie or something.
Yeah. And I guess it was a terrible... I've never seen it, but I guess it was terrible.
Maybe that's why I never saw it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, sounds like you didn't see any superhero movies.
No, I saw most of the Avengers.
Okay, just not...
Or just Marvel in general, up to Infinity War or Endgame.
Oh, it's because
I did watch Endgame.
You stopped right before.
Yeah. Well, Infinity War and Endgame, or Endgame definitely came out on my mission. So it took me a while to watch Endgame.
Same.
But I had pretty much watched everything that came out up until my mission. And then I never watched Black Panther. I missed a couple movies in there. And then I just came home and watched Endgame. And then was like, all right, sweet.
Good.
I'm done. I haven't really watched Marvel since then. But to go back, basketball 5v5, I think DC wins every time.
With Flash.
With Flash.
Yeah.
With Flash. If you switch him out, then it's probably more...
even.
Yeah.
I would just give it to the Avengers, actually.
But probably more leaning towards Avengers with Hulk.
But Superman could guard Hulk.
Oh, that's true. They have equal strength, right?
Yeah, probably about.
Wait, then who's guarding Thor? Because you would have to have...
Wonder Woman.
Is she that strong?
She is pretty strong.
But she's Amazonian, right? So technically she's just like an enhanced human.
Yeah.
She's not really like
a god.
Supernatural. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I give it to Avengers without Flash. With Flash, I think DC's got it.
Yeah, definitely. In a fight, though.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Flash isn't that... Well, when you're going up against the Avengers, I feel like the Flash's powers don't really override anyone.
No.
I guess it's cool that he move quick and stuff, but I guess... Wait, how fast does he move? Is it like speed of light?
Yeah, he could probably go speed of light.
So if you got punched at the speed of light, how bad do you think?
Well, for me, that would do some damage.
Well, I'm talking like Iron Man. Like if he got nicked.
Yeah, Iron Man would go down.
Yeah, he's going down.
For sure.
Maybe Thor could handle it. Hawkeye, definitely dead.
Yeah. Hawkeye's got no chance.
Can Hulk take it? Oh, he can, yeah, because Bruce Banner shot himself and then just turned into Hulk, right?
Well, coming at you at the speed of light, that's faster than that's faster than a bullet. Definitely.
Yeah, but so if you just someone honked outside. So if you just obliterated Bruce Banner, well, okay, if he's already in Hulk form, I'm just trying to think of the movies because Hulk definitely gets shot, but he doesn't like get.
I mean, he's getting shot by like a helicopter in one scene, and it's not.
Yeah, and he just powers through.
Yeah.
Okay, so was there a time when Hulk got beat up?
Yeah, against Thanos.
Thanos wasn't punching at the speed of light, I don't think.
No. I think it would do some damage still, no matter what. Flash is just kind of OP, honestly.
Flash is a regular human guy, though, right?
Yeah, but he has...
Just with super speed.
Well...
So his hand, if it hits something at the speed of light, wouldn't that...
Well, he has fast healing, like, he has other...
How fast is he healing, though? Because if you destroy your hand punching something that fast...
Yeah, I don't know.
He might have to slow it down a little bit for punches and stuff to preserve his body.
True.
Because if he just ran speed of light into a brick wall, would he go clean through it, or would he take some damage?
I mean, he'd probably take some damage.
Yeah, okay. So he would definitely take damage if he was punching someone.
Yeah.
At the speed of light.
Yeah, but okay.
So he can't just. Yeah, I don't think he can take down Hulk then.
Yeah.
Because he has to slow down to just be even able to punch him. And then at that point, Hulk just like sweeps his arms, He doesn't even have to necessarily control it
blindly.
Like hit him square on the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can just kind of flail around and get him.
Okay. So I guess Hulk could take the Flash. Potentially.
Yeah. I think Hulk could take all of them, besides Superman.
Yeah. But I think that would be the matchup.
But I think the Avengers working as a team can take down Superman. I mean, Batman did it in Batman versus Superman. If a regular dude, if a regular billionaire playing cosplay, can take down Superman, then I think the Avengers can.
Yeah. Well, they would just need kryptonite. That's always the...
Yeah, Thor can just magic missile himself onto a different planet, grab some, and come back.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, see? He's got the guy with the sword, the black guy with the sword.
Yeah.
Hell.
But Batman has a contingency plan for all of the, DC Justice League. I would think he would know how to, maybe he could beat the Avengers too.
He has a contingency plan?
For all the Justice League members, yeah.
Like if they go rogue, he knows how to take them down?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So if I think he could take out all the Justice League by himself.
Okay, if he can do it by himself, then the Avengers definitely can.
Yeah, but how are they going to take out Batman then?
That's a good point. But if they're all going at him at once,
yeah, if he doesn't
there's no way.
If he doesn't have time to have that plan, too.
Yeah. But I mean, Tony Stark is also super smart.
Yeah.
You don't think Tony Stark could think up some sort of something to trap Batman?
They're pretty similar, yeah.
Yeah. He's just more, extroverted. Yeah. He's an extroverted Batman.
Yeah, yeah.
Tony Stark didn't become an orphan, right? He still had his parents.
No, his father and mother died, yeah.
Oh. Well, he dealt with his trauma then. Batman just stored it.
Made him dark. Iron Man made suits.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we don't know.
Who would really win? I think we do know. I think basketball, without Flash, Avengers always win. With Flash, DC always wins.
Well, yeah, we know that. I was saying with the fight.
And then in a fight, the Avengers would win. Oh, man. This feels a little rough. Is this not funny? Is this?
Well, it's not funny, but it's kind of interesting, right?
It is kind of interesting, I guess. I don't know. I'm getting all in my head about.
It's just not flowing as well as it did last episode.
Yeah. Last time we were on fire.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think it might be the stress of school for me. You had an uninteresting week.
Yeah, that is true. I started a new world in Minecraft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it on Tuesday? Because that's when I saw the movie.
No, it was yesterday, I think, actually. So I haven't got too much done. Planting potatoes today.
Okay.
I freaking spawned in the middle of a super dense forest. So there's monsters. I didn't want to walk forever to build a house, so I just started building my house right there. But I've had to cut down a lot of trees because monsters are just spawning literally on top of my house.
Deforestation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and it's taking forever. There's a lot of trees.
Well, maybe you should have just moved.
I know. I probably should have.
And the first thing you did was grab potatoes and plant them?
Yeah, I found the nearest village, stole all their crops, and came back home. And I found diamonds. I got 2 diamonds.
Okay, nice. Yeah. 2 diamonds. What are you going to do?
I'm not making anything. I'm waiting for a 3rd one.
Yeah, you need
so I can get that pickaxe.
Yeah.
And then I can go to the nether.
Oh, nether.
And usually once I get to the nether, I'll kind of mess around in there. And then as soon as I die in the nether, that's usually when I give up.
Yeah, same actually. There goes all my stuff.
That was a good run.
I guess I'll start a new world. 6 months later. That's how it works.
Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of chess too today since I had a lot of free time.
Nice.
And I did rack up some solid wins. I got my ELO up by 100 points.
Okay, what are you at now?
940.
Ooh, okay.
I've never broken 1,000.
Okay.
But I always do really well for a few games, and I'll be like, awesome, dude. Chess is so awesome. I'm so good at chess. Chess is for smart people. You gotta really be smart to play chess. You gotta, Gotta be thinking 5 steps ahead.
Only the most like high IQ people can play chess.
For reals. And then I'll take 6
940.
losses in one streak and be like, I hate chess.
Chess is dumb.
Chess is the worst.
Yeah. Only nerds play chess. What are we
dummies play chess?
Not for you.
Yeah. So I've hit a losing streak, but I stopped after losing 3 times. So
okay, go back and
hopefully I'll get my hot hands back tomorrow. But
we're rooting for you.
As of right now, I'm on a losing streak.
Dang.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
It does feel bad. It sucks.
Does that get you a little angry? Makes you want to say some naughty words, maybe?
Yeah.
Like, dang it.
Yeah, dang it. Crap.
Yeah.
Shiz.
Yeah. Naughty words.
Very naughty.
Potty mouth. You're going to have to wash your mouth out with soap.
No.
Okay. Have you ever had to wash out your mouth with soap?
No, but I've eaten the soap-flavored jelly beans and I threw up.
Oh, gosh.
Does not taste good.
Threw up?
Yeah.
I did get soap in my mouth once.
Because you swore?
No, I think I must have called my sister something. Then, I don't know. But I think it was the squirt soap. It wasn't even a bar soap.
Oh, like Dove body wash?
No, like hand
your
soap.
mouth? Oh, okay.
The foamy stuff.
Your mom's just pumping it into your mouth.
Ew.
That'll teach you.
Yeah. Wash it out.
And you've never called your sister a mean word again, huh?
No, it really works.
Dang. Let's take a quick break.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break.
Yeah, we're going to take a break.
And we're back.
And we're back.
I'm just a little frazzled. I think I'm off my game tonight.
Why do you think that?
What?
Why do you think that?
Well, first of all, it's just not funny stuff coming out of my mouth.
You
it's
just say that again.
Terrible rambling. And I thought I had a great joke about Good Friday being a Jewish holiday.
Yeah.
Because it's good. I don't know, that they
crucified him.
Yeah.
They're the ones who crucified. To explain the joke. Let's explain the joke. Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to explain it?
Yeah.
I thought you were about to.
Well, you're the one who had the joke. So.
Okay. Well, I was saying it's funny that the Jews would think this Friday is Good Friday because they crucified Jesus, you know? It's like,
yeah.
Hey, this guy's pretending to be the Messiah. Gotta get rid of him. We did it. Good Friday.
Yeah.
We celebrate Good Friday, Hanukkah.
Uh-huh.
And I thought that would kill.
He's been thinking about it all week.
I've been thinking about it since Wednesday when I texted Gage and he was like, oh, we're recording on Good Friday. And I was like, oh, dude, that's going to kill. This is going to be so funny.
So if you laughed at that?
Yeah, if you laughed at it, thank you.
Yeah.
Gage didn't. And that sent me into a terrible swirl where I was just thinking, I'm not funny. I'm never funny. This podcast is stupid. Why did we even make it to episode 3?
Yeah, we should have stopped at episode 2. Like the 90% of everyone else.
We don't deserve to be here, right? We don't deserve to be on the air right now.
We don't deserve.
Oh, shoot. That's going to be a lot of background.
So, yeah.
Yeah. But took a little break. I'm feeling better.
Okay.
I think I'm back in it.
You good?
I think the first half sucked, but the second half,
we had some good
we're going to pull it back in.
Yeah.
We're going to pull it together.
Okay. You're good.
Yes.
Well, let's test it out.
All right. Hit me.
Okay. Let's see. What's a good, funny story you think you have from your childhood?
From my defined childhood.
Well, or it could be, okay, in the past.
Oh, it's just in the past?
It doesn't have to be your childhood, I guess.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This is embarrassing, but this is like one of the very first memories I have.
Whoa, so you're like 4 or 5.
Yeah. And I wasn't quite potty trained yet. Let me preface with that. So I still have a diaper or like a pull-ups or some sort of thing, going on. And so I remember pooping and my mom changing my diaper and I was eating chocolate chips earlier in the day. And
oh gosh, I think I know where this is going.
I found a little nugget on the floor.
This is your earliest memory.
This is my earliest memory. And I bit into it. Oh, it was not a chocolate chip. And so I remember I go up to my mom and like, I thought I found a chocolate chip on the floor, but it's actually just some poop.
And it was your poop, right?
I mean, who else would poop on the floor? It definitely rolled out of my diaper.
You're 4 or 5. Kenna could have been born by then.
No, Kenna wasn't born yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my earliest memory.
You remember what it tasted like?
No, I think I blocked that part out, but
Yeah.
I was traumatized enough to remember the rest of it.
Wow. Good memory.
Yeah. Kid, what about you? What about your childhood? Did you ever eat poop?
I never ate poop, but
Well, technically, I didn't eat it. I just bit into it, realized it was poop, and then
spat
got
it
rid
out.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That makes it a little better, I
Just
guess.
to clarify.
Yeah, I have a story. It actually involves bodily functions as well, surprisingly.
Nice. The best kind of story.
Mm-hmm. So when I was like probably 8 or 9 in there, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I had wet my bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And and the thing is, hey, Michael, he wet the bed last year. So
Okay.
wetting the bed at 8 or 9 is not that embarrassing.
Yeah. Okay. It happens in adults sometimes. And first of all, I didn't totally wet the bed. I was having a dream that I was peeing, and I just woke up and I was like, "Oh no, please don't let it happen." And as I was waking up, I was like, "Oh shoot, I'm actually peeing." And so I stopped it. I cinched it off. It was barely anything.
Okay. Still wet the bed.
It wasn't like a full wet the bed though. There was just a little bit.
Okay.
Enough that I had to change my. But I looked on Reddit, and it happens to other people, so it's totally normal. It's fine.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah. Okay. Just for the record.
Okay.
It's normal.
I was like 8 or 9.
And that was, before that, it was, way long time ago.
Okay.
It's been like 20 years since the last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
When
Continue.
he was eating poop and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was like 8 or 9. I wet the bed. I get up, go to my parents, go, "Hey, Mom, I wet my bed." He's like, "Okay, I'll send Dad in to change your sheets and everything." So I go back to my room. I'm like lying on my bed. It's been like, I don't know how long, but like a little bit, enough to be like, "Where's my dad?" Like I thought he was going to come change my sheets. So I get out of, and I'm on the top bunk too. Jerem is underneath me. Hopefully not wet. It's not dripping or anything. I don't know. Okay, but I go down. I notice that the light is on in my brother's room, my older brother, Brendan. So I like knock on the door and I go in, and my dad is changing the sheets to Brendan's bed. And Brendan's just like on the floor. I guess he thought it was normal for your dad to come in at like 2 a.m., change your sheets. And I'm just standing there. My dad looks at me. He's like, "What are you doing, Gage? Go back to bed." So the obedient kid I am, I sheepishly go back to bed in a mattress soaked with my pee. I did change my shorts.
Oh, good.
But I'm in the fetal position around the pee spot the rest of the night. I didn't get my sheets changed, but Brendan got fresh sheets that night.
I love it when your dad tells that story from his point of view.
Yeah, his point of view is pretty funny.
He's woken out of a deep sleep. I gotta go change this kid's sheets. Brendan, wake up. Move. This kid can sleep through anything. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's trying to wake up Brendan. He's like, "Get up. I need to change your sheets." And Brendan's so confused why he's coming in and changing his sheets. From Brendan's
Gage,
perspective.
go back to bed.
Yeah, from Brendan's perspective, he says like, I guess in school they told him it's good to like change your sheets every month or so. He's like, I guess this is it. This is this is when they're gonna change my sheets at 2 a.m. It's kind of one of the better stories in our family.
Yeah, it is a good one. That one and Neil driving onto a military base for a Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah.
And then getting kicked off.
I wasn't there for that one, but yeah, they were in Hawaii for Macklin's senior trip. And they wanted Taco Bell. The maps took them to this Taco Bell that I guess was probably on the military base, because they pull up to the window. The guy's like, "I don't know, can I help you?" My dad goes,
"Yeah, we're looking for a Taco Bell."
It says there's a Taco Bell in here. And he had to be escorted off the base. They had to turn their car around, like military escort off the base. Funny times.
It's a good Neil story.
You got any embarrassing dad stories?
I can't think of any off the top of my head. There's none that like come straight to mind.
Darn.
Yeah.
It's too bad. Any mom stories?
I don't think I'm at liberty to
Oh, God.
liberty to share those ones.
She would not. She wouldn't be very
She
happy.
probably would be happy. You know, same with your mom.
She doesn't get, yeah. They don't get happy when you tell.
They're not happy when you start spilling the beans.
Yeah, when you tell stories that a little more personal than.
So let's move on.
Okay, yeah.
I was trying to top. Oh. Yeah, I have grass stains on my pants because I did a sweet slide save. I was playing soccer earlier with Eve's little cousins.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you slid and
Slid, saved
saved the goal.
the goal.
Nice.
Pretty sick.
Sacrifice. Hopefully those come out.
Yeah, they probably will. I don't know about my shoes though. My white Nikes got grass stained, but it's fine. They're meant to get stained.
No,
Yeah.
not white Nikes.
Yeah, they are.
I think they're meant to. You're not really meant to even wear them outside. I don't think white shoes.
See, that's my thing. I love wearing white shoes and I love never cleaning them and just let them get dirty and old.
Get brown and green.
Yeah, because it's a metaphor for life. You know, you're going to start brand new. You're going to look brand new for a season, you know, and then it's going to start to go downhill. And you just have to be okay with it.
Yeah. You have to prepare for the brown and green at the end.
Doesn't mean that it's a bad pair of shoes just because they're scuffed up, the soles are wearing.
Well loved.
Yeah. It's lived a good life.
Yeah.
So I just try to remember that.
Yeah.
Every time I look at
You're
my
getting up
shoes.
there now.
I am not.
You're getting to your brown and green stage.
Dude, I was playing soccer with teenagers earlier, keeping up, dude.
Really?
Yeah, my cardio is still great.
Okay. You run a lot?
Also, I was out playing him too.
Well, are they great at soccer?
I nutmegged him, dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty solid.
Outplayed.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're not great at soccer, I mean.
Well, he plays on his middle school team, so I mean, he's got to be.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't played ever. So.
Yeah. You're also nearly 30.
Yeah. So what? That should mean I'm worse.
No.
Almost. I don't know. I just have a great mind-body connection. I'm really good at, controlling my movements precisely.
Late 20s, early 30s, like your athletic prime.
Yeah, I guess that's true. MJ.
MJ, yeah.
Wait, wasn't he really at his prime though in like mid-30s?
So you're not even in your prime yet.
I'm not even in my prime. Dude, I can still go pro in soccer.
Well, I don't know about...
Do you think they still let me play college soccer?
Yeah.
I signed up for
You'll
some
try
classes.
out. You can go walk on. I mean, if you beat middle schoolers, you could probably walk on some collegiate program.
Yeah.
Maybe in chess, 900 ELO.
Oh, no. I get so frustrated. I can't do it. When I lose at soccer, it's like, okay, they beat us. But if I lose at chess, it's like, flip the board.
You should be good. That's why you're mad.
Yeah, I should be amazing.
Yeah, he's Asian.
My IQ is off the charts.
Yeah, high IQ and Asian. You should be great at chess.
Well, no. If you think of the top chess players right now, I don't think any of them are really Asian.
You fell off?
Unless you count, well, I guess the Indians are technically Asian, but I mean, it's a different kind of Asian. So,
yeah.
I mean, Magnus, he's white, dude. He's European. Where is he from?
So, yeah, Norway or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Norwegian.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe it was a good time. Well, I can't even think of really super popular Asian chess players. Because like the OG guy, like Bobby, what's that guy's name? Do you know?
I don't know.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Bobby.
We already talked about chess once today, and it really didn't go well.
Bobby chess player. No, we have to know. Bobby Fischer. That's right.
Okay. What's his?
What's his ELO?
Well, ethnicity.
Oh, well, he looks white in this picture. Oh, born March 9th, Chicago, Illinois. He's American.
Okay, so you guys aren't even good at chess then. So it's fine if you lose.
We're really good at StarCraft.
I should be the one worrying about if I'm bad at chess or not, apparently. They're all white.
I guess. I mean, if you're into chess, then yeah, I would worry about that.
I'm not that into chess.
What are you into? What do you want to be really good at?
FIFA.
Oh my gosh. What's your ranking in FIFA?
Division 2.
So what does that mean? How many divisions are there?
It goes after that Division 1 and then the Elite Division.
Oh, wow.
So I'm only 2.
So you're almost elite.
Yeah. So I'm only 2 divisions away. It goes from 10 to elite.
Nice.
Not
Okay.
bad.
Cool.
Kind of above average player, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't say the same thing about chess, I bet.
No.
You're average, I'd say.
Yeah. I feel like everyone says that 1200 is like the guy in your neighborhood that can beat you. And I felt like I should be the guy in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
But apparently I'm 300 points lower than that.
Yeah, you're below the guy. Sorry to say.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate. It's a shame, really. But, it doesn't matter. Chess isn't like it's not important. People don't really look at your chess skills and think, oh, wow, he really knows how to play chess.
Yeah.
So people aren't looking at that.
Probably not.
So it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Does not matter.
Yeah.
Bowling skills, computer hacking skills, nunchuck skills.
I actually did try to develop some computer hacking skills, and I tried to download Linux onto my computer and couldn't figure it out. So I gave up on that. I had a brief stint where I was like, I'm going to download Hack the Box and like do some of these little challenges in my free time. Maybe I could even like do like one of those bug bounties where you hack something and then show them how you did it and they give you money for it. And yeah, day 2, tried to download Linux, couldn't figure it out.
I couldn't figure out how to download it.
Yeah. Well, it's a whole new operating system,
Okay, yeah.
And it was like within a window, so like you could pull it up and then it would let you use the operating system in a window on your Windows computer. I think. I'm not even sure if I'm explaining that correctly, but
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I gave up pretty fast on that. So that was one of my goals for 2025, complete a bug bounty, and that one got crossed off, not because I finished it, but because I gave up pretty quick.
Couldn't get the software to do it.
Couldn't even download the stupid stuff. So,
oh gosh. What are some of your goals now?
Write some music, do the podcast.
Yeah.
Obviously. That's really it. I had some reading goals, but I mean, I have to be in the mood to read. I don't really like forcing myself to read because then my eyes just, they're just like, they're scanning the page, but I'm not actually thinking about the words or reading them really.
I've wanted to read more, but my lowest score for my ACT was my reading.
That was your lowest?
That was my lowest score, yeah.
Nice.
The comprehension part. I couldn't comprehend what I was reading. It makes it unenjoyable.
Yeah.
When you can't comprehend what you're reading.
It really does. Unless you're having an awesome daydream while you're
That's true, yeah.
While you're reading.
If I'm picturing it.
What do you daydream about?
Mostly me scoring in a game-winning goal, or I don't know, getting a really hot girlfriend, or
That's what you think.
No, I mean, yeah, maybe sometimes, but
yeah. Are you trying to turn those daydreams into reality?
Yeah.
The hot girlfriend one specifically?
Yeah. I'm trying on that.
Did you reach out to Canada Girl again? Open up the window there? No?
Well, I was the last one to message, and it's like, okay.
You can message again.
Yes, I could. I mean, she's in Canada. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, what is the worst that can happen? She blocks you?
Yeah.
She's like, I actually don't like you.
Yeah. That probably is the worst that could happen.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Not that bad.
I mean, that would be soul crushing to read that message, but then you move on.
That's how yeah. That's how really dating has gone.
It's just crushed your soul?
It's just crushed my soul, really.
Dang.
It's all good, though.
Well, maybe you'll score a game-winning goal.
Yeah. At a collegiate level.
Sometimes I daydream about being in like a mass shooting situation, but then, I have my gun with me and then I end up taking the guy down.
Oh, nice. You're sitting in church. Like if somebody walked in
It's
right
never
now,
church.
Okay, you're sitting in work. Well,
That's
your
at
work is
home.
here, so that would be kind of scary.
No, it usually happens when we walk past schools or drive past schools. I'm like, oh, dude, if there was like a school shooter, but then I was there, and then, what if I had my gun, and then I was able to take it out and like, bam, 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 and then like hide behind over there, and then I call the cops while I'm still shooting at the guy, and I'm able to take him down, and then like I'm in the newspaper, and then the people talk to me from KSL. So.
Yeah. And you're like, yeah, you got all these kids around you in the newspaper, like,
yeah.
And
it's like I got injured, but I'm trying to be humble about it. And I'm like, I'm basically just Mark Wahlberg in any movie that he's been in. Just the average guy that was in an extraordinary set of circumstances and was able to, really help out the community.
Dang. I hope your daydreams come. Well, actually,
I don't hope
not
my
really. I
daydreams
don't
come
hope
true,
that comes.
because if my daydreams came true, I'd probably just get shot.
If you're put in that situation,
I'd be like, "Hey, you stop it!" Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I'd be the first one down.
Yeah. Try to play hero. Realize you forgot your gun or something. Oh shoot!
Just throwing rocks.
Hey, stop.
Yeah, hopefully those never come true. But sometimes I daydream about that.
Nice. That's a good daydream.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of heroic.
Sometimes,
You like
Yeah,
to
like-
daydream about like outside of what you can really do.
violent heroism, yeah, is sometimes what I daydream about.
Like I don't know. Like kicking someone's trash on the side of the road. Someone like steals a purse from an old woman.
No, never really that. It's usually just like high intensity crimes. It's either like active shooter, or I'm in the military and I save my whole squad.
Really? That's what that's what you're daydreaming about?
That's lately. Yeah, like the last couple of months that's been flowing through my mind. I think it's partially because these like war shorts keep popping up on my YouTube, like just like clips from like Afghanistan or some war.
You're like,
I'm like,
I could be a hero.
Yeah.
I saved my whole squad.
Yeah, potentially. I'd be Mark Wahlberg, Lone Survivor. That was him, right?
Lone Survivor. I don't know. I've never seen it.
Oh, I feel like he's in a lot of movies where he's like this humble hero.
He's just like
he loves playing that role.
Yeah, the humble hero actor.
No, I don't want any praise. I'm just happy I could help out.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, that was good.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good. I think we got the spark back a little bit at least.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely found our flow.
We found it, but it kind of died out.
It did kind of die out, but that's the ebb and flow of life. Sometimes things come, sometimes things go.
Yeah. Sometimes you have a nice white pair of shoes, and sometimes you play soccer with some middle schoolers, and they get all grass stained.
Yes, but then they look beautiful after all the grass falls off. Again.
Nice. Good metaphor.
And then once they're totally dead, you just buy a new pair of shoes.
Yeah. So we'll see you next episode.
That's how we're going to end it?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. All right, next time.
That was the Cousin Couch.